Lesney fans, you truck fans, you diecast fans, you're going to love this one. This is some cool stuff right here. Some nice vintage pieces. About 7.5 inches on that case. Each car in it is about 2 to 3 inches or 1 box scale. As is typical with Lesney items, you are going to get the case with it. It's a nice old vintage piece. It's got some tape on it for no reason. I don't know why. Now, that's not to say it doesn't have some cracks, but the tape doesn't line up with the cracks. So I don't know why it's there. A little bit of discoloration, and then here's some more tape. I think that was used to, maybe the consignor was labeling what was in there. I have no idea, but it's cool. It's got the matchbox right here. It's got all the information right there. And a lot of these tend to have cracks. Why in this bottom left and right corners, I don't know, but it's got that. So I'll show that to you. A little piece of fuzz we got right there. And the snap does work. So it does snap on and off with this case. I'll show it to you so you know. So there you have it. And it holds it pretty well. I don't want to shake it too hard, obviously, but it does hold pretty well. Pretty cool piece. And I'm going to move it off to the side. We're going to start off with this Ford tractor whose wheel seems to have just come off while I shook it. Again, that's why I don't want to shake them too hard. Yeah, so what happens with these is the wheels tend to expand and contract over the years. Better that they expand because then they slide off the axle than contract because then they crack based on the humidity and temperature, etc. So it's there. You just got to be a little bit more careful with it, and it's actually in pretty good shape. These are rubber as opposed to the hard plastic. This is, we'll double check, but I believe that's the Ford tractor. Yep. As you can see right there, it is Lesney. And the blue on this is held up very well. It's number 39 in that series. The yellow as well. So you can see the blue comes through the yellow a little bit on there, but no, there's going to always be a little bit of rub, wear, and tear. No real big flakes or scratching on it. Pretty cool piece right here. And like I said, it's held up very well. The hook is still on there. And other than these tires that don't want to stay quite put, but at least are present, it's looking pretty good. Let's move on to the next, which is probably going to give us a little bit of trouble. It is from number 51, I think, in the series. This is a trailer. Again, his tires want to wobble around, but they are on there. They are rubber. He comes with these little barrels. You know, I'm going to move the barrels while we look at this. I think that's a better idea. You can see the quality and condition of the paint. Looks pretty nice all the way around. I'm not seeing really any issues. You got a nice the hook there. Let's try it out. Let's see what happens. Will it hook onto the tractor? Yes, it will. Oh boy. And then we've got these 3 little plastic barrels. We put them right on in there. Let's see the whole thing move. I'm excited when these things kind of fall in place together. It's very nice. You got the Ford tractor along with that. And we move right along to the hay trailer as denoted by these gates. Now, some weird schmutz is in there. I want to point that out in the corners. If I had to guess, I'd say it's Play-Doh. But who knows? Some stuff in there. These tend to be a little bit brittle, so be careful with those. I'll show you the bottom. Again, rubber tires that seem to be slipping off the axles, but they are complete. They are present. Are loose. Put them right back on there so you can see them. A little bit of scraping on the blue right here. Can you see that? Yep. Show you all the way around. And he's looking pretty good. So now you got a hay wagon. That one probably works a little bit better with the Ford tractor there. They match in color, but I like it this way anyway. And here you go. You got a combine harvester. Same issue with the tires, excepting for these. These are hard plastic tires, but these rubber tires, and that's just the nature of rubber tires. I actually prefer that they bloat like this. That means that they've taken on a little bit of moisture and some heat. Easily fixed, than that they do the opposite, which is to dry rot and crack. Pretty happy about those tires. You see right here, all of that wear. That's great. That means Johnny was playing with it, and he should. Look at how it rotates the harvester, the combine there. Throws it up, spits it out. Now the tractor, pretty neat. That's looking good. Looking good right there, all around. A pretty cool piece right here. We're making a mess in the back, but that's okay. We'll fix it up here in a moment. Our next piece here is the cattle truck. Series, is it 5, number 37. Now this has hard plastic wheels, so they are there, they are present, and they are dirty. That means that somebody was playing with it. Ah, man. I don't know what those cows got into in the cattle, but it's muddy inside. We leave that on. That's the patina of these. I love it. But you'll probably want to wash that out. Maybe you don't. Maybe you want to keep it exactly like this. Either way, we make that available to you. You can hear that is plastic. This is die-cast. It is a Dodge. A little bit of wear right there. But otherwise, pretty good paint job. Looking very nice. So let's organize these once just a little bit for you so they look just a little bit nicer. I'm going to have to take this off to do it. Oh, those tires. Like I said, it's fixable. We're not going to do it right here and now. You change the humidity and temperature, and you'll be okay there. We put the case right there as well because you're also going to get that, and you're going to get the lid for the case. You're getting a lot for a little bit. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the case. You're going to get them all for one money. They're all going to go in one lot. One bid does it, and one way to do it. And that's head on over to TheBigToyAuction.com. Leave those pre-bids right now. Just tap those buttons to leave your pre-bids. But join us again as we close live. You'll hear me bid calling, talking fast, yelling, doing a whole bunch of stuff, and enhance your chance of getting all of these in your collection. Whichever way you choose to do it, we look forward to seeing you at the auction.